Hey everyone, what's going on? Just let me make sure my audio is all good. Just give me a yeah, it's good in the chat if you can hear me and the audio is good. There's a fan in the background because it's hot as hell. So yeah, if you can hear it, sort of a fan in the background, that's why. So you just let me know in the chat if you can hear me. And I may as well turn on the, how do I get rid of this thing again? There we go. So how are we going? Whew. Just waiting until I get the what do you call it? The audio's good in the chat. Just wait till I get it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Okay, how we going, guys? I'm just gonna stream for like, I don't know, an hour, maybe half an hour. We'll just see how it goes. If this chat starts to slow down and stuff, and it just becomes a bit repetitive, then we might stop it. But I'm not gonna stream for more than an hour. I'm going to keep it to a maximum of an hour, but we'll probably go for at least half an hour, and then we'll stretch it up until there. So, yeah, just have a chat, ask any questions if you want, and yeah, I don't think it's going to be many people in here because it's a really bad time for literally everywhere in the world. I think America, it's like bedtime in most places. England's like middle of the night, if not really early morning, and in Australia it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so not many people are going to be on. So it's a terrible time, but we'll see how it goes and everything in this quick little stream. I think I've streamed like once or twice at this time beforehand. Hopefully it's not buffering. On my end, it's good. I haven't seen any lag. I think it's just you, lose rock or whatever it was. So if you have any questions for me, that's the best place. But if you do want to help out the channel, you can. Have I got it drawn on here? No, I don't. The whiteboard, might I say, is back in action. So if you want to super chat, you can. It helps out the channel, especially during this time of the year when, if you don't know, January is a terrible time for YouTubers. The CPM's down. So if you want to super chat and you'll get your question 100% answered, you can if you want. If you want your question 100% answered, I will still answer some questions in the chat, regardless of super chat or not. I'm just gonna. Why did I wipe that? Anyway, I'll draw it next time when it's relevant. I'll come back to the whiteboard. Yeah. Hello, Pagey from Oz. Hello from Oz and the rest of the world. Why is your name Pagey? Because that was my nickname in high school. It shouldn't be too hard to figure out why or like what it's connected to. Good afternoon, everyone. If it's afternoon, where you are. What is one Flash villain from the comics you would love to see on the show? Well, they've really done a lot of them. Like, the Flash has done a lot of villains. You could argue that they've wasted some. Yeah, you could argue that they've wasted some. But yeah, there's definitely not, like, there definitely might be, like, new ones that's only been in the comics for a couple of years that they might start bringing into the show. What's Super Chat? Super Chat is, should be able to do it, yeah. So if you click this little, see how I've highlighted that bit? Super Chat. If you click that little dollar thing, you go send a Super Chat, and then you can just basically drag it up and choose whatever amount. Can you type it in? No, you can't type it in. Yeah, you just choose whatever amount you want to send. That's obviously in Australian dollars, and then you just type, "Hi, Pagey. Fruit." I don't know, something like that, or a question. A question is usually what people write in there, or you can just leave a supportive message if you want. The Discord invite is expired, or the Discord invite is expired. Sorry. I'll try and get that up now. Then I'll try and get another Discord thing. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me try and get another Discord link. Who do I think will join the Legends? That's from Indiana. I actually have a video of that coming out tomorrow morning. But the one I think would be the most fitting would be a non-powered hero. I don't really want a non-powered hero. Sorry if I'm looking away. I'm just trying to get the Discord link because apparently this one's expired. Okay, hopefully that should work. So let me put this Discord link in. Okay, that should update in the next couple of seconds. So in about a minute's time, refresh the stream if you want that Discord link again. But yeah, Legends, a teammate to join the Legends. Someone non-powered. I know a lot of people do want Wally West, and I'll go more in detail in my video tomorrow about Wally West. But I would prefer if it's someone that's like not too overpowered. Like Wally West is too overpowered for Legends. He doesn't really have too much of a weakness. while a lot of the legends on the show at the moment have a weakness. Like, really the only one who might not have a weakness is Nate. But Nate's an idiot, but he's really smart at the same time. But Nate's, like, cluelessness a lot of the time can be his weakness. Like, him just going, I can do anything, and then running in and getting very heavily injured can be his weakness. I should have to close Discord because it might lag the chat a bit. But hopefully that link is there, and you should be able to join the Discord server if you have Discord. If you don't use Discord all the time, maybe not join Discord unless you just want to join it for the sake of it, if you're going to come on every now and then. But yeah, it's just that there's no real point downloading it just for that server, unless you really, really want to. But I'm not telling you to download it just for the sake of it. Arrow Season 1 is the best, right? No, 2 is, because 2 has really good flashbacks and a really good current day. Season 1 has that, but Season 1 still has some growing pains in the video of, at the beginning of the season, especially even like, basically the beginning of the season. I still think the whole season's good. It's just not as good as Season 2. I think Season 2 is much better. Explain Discord. Discord just, I don't even know that much. Like, really, I got people on there helping me with it. I'm really clueless with it to begin with. I just use it as an alternative for Skype because I think Skype's terrible. And especially with what I do, it's an easy way to get hacked as well and just get stuff messed around there. So I thought, you know what, let's avoid that and we'll just go Discord. I think it's just easier. Like, multiple people can just join in and out of certain things at any time, and Skype can be a bit of an issue for that. Oh yeah, the new Flash promo came out today. I was going to do that today, and I thought, I already brought out a video today that was about a promo, so I thought I'll leave it. So that Flash promo video probably won't come out for, not tomorrow, because I want to do that Legends video tomorrow because I want to get it out there. And then I'll probably do the Flash promo from today in like 2 days time. And there's more stuff that I've put in that video that I don't think anyone else that did a video on that promo would have. So I think that's good why I sometimes wait to do the promos, because a lot of people will do the promo, go, I've got to rush and do it. They'll run to do it like the Flash, and they'll miss out some stuff that always comes out around the same time a promo comes out. And that's what happened today. So it's actually pretty good that I waited. So I can include it all in one video instead of making like all these separate videos and just dragging it out. Thank you, Wolves of the Wild, for the $5 super chat. Very much appreciated. Hey, Pagey, have you seen the new Black Lightning promo that just dropped? And are you going to do a video on it similar to the normal episode promos? If it just dropped, I'll probably try and do it over the next couple of days. As I said, I got a Legends video for tomorrow, or in like, what, 15, 16 hours time. And then I got that Flash promo for the next day. I don't like uploading more than once a day if it's not necessary. And I think at the moment, it's not necessary for me to upload twice a day. So when the shows come back, yeah, spam the uploads. I will be doing that because I'm going to have to. But at the moment, just a video a day just to keep content constantly flowing. So yeah, that Black Lightning promo. I do have an Arrow video I want to do, but I'll probably weigh it up, the Black Lightning and Arrow one, like which one probably needs to come out first. So Black Lightning might win that one, because I think I've done an Arrow video recently, more recently than a Black Lightning video. So, but if it just came out, I'll try and get that out in the next couple of days. Now, there have been a couple since the last Black Lightning video I did, so I might include them all if there's different stuff in each of those promos. But thanks for the super chat and the question, or not the question, just the, well, it was a question actually. It was 2 questions, and yeah, I will be doing that. Did I just move that chat a bit? I did. Hello, VR Real O, or is it a 0? One of the two. What do you think about Logan Paul killing YouTube revenue? Well, it's actually funny because a lot of people, I did mention it just then, but January is a terrible time for people that rely on YouTube revenue, because it's just after Christmas and it's literally not near any other holiday period. So advertisers aren't desperate to get people buying products. It's after Christmas. There's no need for them to spend all this money on advertisement, which means there's a lot less money in the YouTube market to spread amongst creators and their ads. So Logan Paul struck at like the worst time. It really wouldn't matter too much if he struck in December and did it, because it would just probably go down to like a normal period, but he struck at like a really bad time right at the beginning of the year when CPM is down anyway. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. It doesn't seem like it's going to be like the PewDiePie thing, because YouTube is protecting him like hell. But with the PewDiePie thing, YouTube was like, oh, we don't really associate with PewDiePie. And they sort of like went like that and just like sort of ignored him and went like that. But with Logan Paul, they're protecting him like hell. They're taking down videos that are criticizing him. It's really weird. It's a really weird situation. And for those that are wondering why YouTube isn't doing anything, but say like they like neglected PewDiePie when he did his thing, I don't really have to go into detail what he did. It's because Logan Paul brings in so much money to YouTube. He brings in so many views, and YouTube gets a split of those of that revenue that Logan Paul's bringing in from advertisers. So that's why YouTube isn't. He's making them millions of dollars. So that's why. Someone asked a question that caught my eye. How many subscribers did Logan Paul lose? He didn't lose any. He gained. I think yesterday, or the day he like did the thing, he was losing subscribers, but then he kept getting more subscribers, and overall in that day he gained a sum total of 15,000 subscribers. So I don't know how many he lost that were already subscribed to him, but in that time he gained another 15. Actually, he gained more to make a grand total of gaining 15,000 subscribers for that day. So when am I going to stream again? Well, I wasn't even going to stream today. I just came home and I was like, you know what? I'll stream. So, Tinkering Disney Magic, we'll get to your question in a second. But yeah, when I'm streaming next, probably not tomorrow, maybe the next day. Wait and see though. Sorry if I did like a weird thing, then my eyes just sort of hurt. But yeah, next couple of days. I try to stream at least once every 2 to 3 days. But I'm going to try and stream regularly, like every 1 or 2 days leading up to the shows coming back, because when the shows are back, I won't be able to stream every day because I'm going to be focusing on the shows. But we'll get to Tinkering Disney Magic's question quickly. Oh, shit. Sam's here. We'll get to Sam as well. Thank you for all you do. I understand the shows much better. If you could change any one moment in the Flash of any season, what would it be and why? Probably Zoom's overall plan, because I think if Zoom had a really good end plan, he would have been a better villain than Reverse Flash. And I think we talked about this in the last stream or the stream before. If he had a better end plan, he would have been more people remember Zoom as a villain than maybe just thinking, okay, he became Black Flash. I think people would actually remember Zoom as a really good villain. His end plan was a bit meh though. So if I really had to change one thing, it would probably be that. Like if I was given the one change token or card, it would be Zoom's end plan, because the season before that had leading up to that point, had been really good regarding Zoom, but the end plan was a bit, really, you just killed Henry Allen the episode before and that's your grand plan. It was a bit lame in comparison to what we'd seen before. We'll get to Sam's question in a second, but thanks Tinkering Disney Magic for that. Very much appreciated. Thanks for the question. Little Big Lover X, your mod framed and banned me. I have a picture for proof. You talked to me on Twitter about that. Thanks for the $2 super chat though. Reply to me on Twitter and we'll sort that out after the stream, and I'll talk to what's going on in the Discord chat, and I'll try and fix up the whole banning thing, because I did see some issues with that. I did see some people complaining, so I'll try and fix that up after this stream. So in the next hour or so. So yeah, reply to my tweet on Twitter, because I did reply to you, and we'll try and sort that out, because I don't want people sort of getting banned for no reason. Like if you're being a certain word that would cause you to be banned, then fair enough, but I don't know, you do seem like you might be a bit upset and that you didn't really deserve it. So we'll sort it out after this chat, because I don't want people to be banned for no reason. So yeah, that's a bit unfair if that's the case, but we'll talk about that after the stream. So yeah, just reply to my tweet and we'll get to that. But thanks for the super chat. And then we have Sam again, dropping with the $5. He goes, random question, but if the DC TV shows were to disappear tomorrow, what would you want your channel to consist of after that? Probably with whatever I'm watching. Like, that's why I did the DC TV stuff, because that was like, as a whole, it was what I was watching and what I was most interested in. It was what I was looking forward to most every single week. So yeah, it'd be whatever I'm doing after that. Like, it might not drag in as many views, but I'd still be talking about stuff that I like to talk about. I don't know. It just really matters what's there and what else I'm watching. I'd probably start watching maybe more shows, because there's more time to fill in, because I'm not watching 4, possibly 5 shows when Black Lightning comes back a week. But yeah, it'd just be with whatever I'm watching. Maybe the Marvel shows. I sort of had to drop Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I just didn't have enough time. I've still got to watch the rest of the Runaways. Gifted's almost over. I'm waiting until Gifted's finished its season before I watch all of that. I think it's got 1 or 2 more episodes, and apparently it's pretty decent. So I've watched the first 2 episodes actually, I think. So I'll watch the rest of that when it's over. The Runaways I still need to finish, and I might catch up with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But this middle of this, whenever Ghost Rider left Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that season just got a bit not for me, but apparently it's really good this season. So I might just watch like a recap of the previous season and then just continue on from where they are at the moment. But thanks, Sam, for that. That's really the best answer I could give because I'm not too sure to be completely honest. But yeah, thanks for those questions, guys. Am I all the way down the bottom? I don't know if I am. Here we are. Who is your favorite Star Wars character? I have to be Darth Vader for sure. Runaways was good. Yeah, I heard I've watched the first 4 or 5 episodes of Runaways. I watched them on the plane when I was going to America, and yeah, it's very different. Like, it's in the real world. It doesn't really feel like a comic book show too much, and then some stuff happens. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, and I want to watch the rest of it. I thought the actors playing the kids or the teenagers were really good. I thought there was really good chemistry there, so I'm really enjoying that show. I think it's I don't know if it's underrated or not, but I'm not seeing a lot of people talking about it. So if I was watching it like weekly, I might have done videos on it, because I think it comes out on the weekend, if I'm correct, so I would have actually had time. Runaways has 1 more episode left. Okay, well, I'll watch the rest of it. I'd rather like binge watch it when it's all done. iPhone or Samsung? I have an iPhone, so what the hell's that? Oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, I have an iPhone 8. I can't stand Android. I'm Apple. Like, I have the iPhone, I have the iMac. I'm just an Apple shill, I guess. I just love Apple stuff, so yeah, you can't drag me away from it. Do you think dabbing is cool? Well, I'm not going to do it, so that should explain, or at least give you a hint at what my opinion on it is. Have you watched Gotham? It's good this season. Yeah, I've watched Gotham, but now it's on like a ridiculously long break. God knows when it's coming back. What's SuperChat? SuperChat is this little... Where's the whiteboard? It's over here, the whiteboard. I'll draw it because it's easier than me like clicking on the screen and stuff like that. It's this little emblem near the text box. It's like a little block $sign. You click that and you can donate money and ask a question, sorry, if you want to, or you can just donate and say, here's a donation. And it helps support the channel, especially during this time of the year when it's not that good. Earth 1 Harrison Wells was killed by Eobard Thawne. Is that in reply to something? I think I might be. Have you watched Inhumans? I've watched 3 episodes and then I decided to stop the torture. So yeah, I haven't finished it. How do you get higher levels in your Discord? You just got to interact more. So go through the different chats, have a discussion with people. There's usually people in there. And the more you interact, the higher you go up in the levels. So it takes a while to get up. And I'm not too sure what the highest level is. It was Titans, but I think we moved the ranks around and renamed them. So yeah, the more you interact there, the higher you go. And as the Discord server grows, it gets older, might I say, we'll probably increase the ranks because people will be max rank within like a week probably, because we're just testing it out. But yeah, we'll wait and see. What do you want to call it? How it goes. Where do you edit your videos? I edit my videos on what I'm streaming on at the moment. I use Final Cut Pro. That is the what do you call it? Editing software I use. Well, on it, yeah, Melinda, on my stream, I'll probably talk about, well, when is it? If it probably airs in a couple of days or something like that. I don't know, whenever Runaways comes out and I can finish it, I'll talk about it on stream. Who inspired you to start YouTube? Well, this is back in like 2000 and I think I talked about this last stream or the one before. I'm not dabbing. Unless someone really wants to super chat me, I might dab. But like, it's got to be like a ridiculous thing. I'm not dabbing. No, I don't even want people to donate for that because it's not happening. I'm not dabbing. So don't even think about donating for it. Have you considered, oh, what was I say? Who inspired me to start YouTube? Well, I started this type of videos, sorry if I'm really close to the mic, I'm not too sure if I am. I started these type of videos back in like 2008 or 2009 or something, and I think it was like IGN was doing like Rewind Theater, or was that Machinima? One of them, IGN or Machinima was doing something where it was what I wanted to do, and I was doing that. I sort of took their idea and I was doing it for Smallville. So yeah, I was taking that and like sort of going through trailers, and then I sort of took pictures and stuff and sort of do what I was doing now, like trailer breakdowns without showing the trailer. But then it got to the point where YouTube copyright was really bad back then, and just showing the pictures resulted in like strikes and stuff. So yeah, and sort of ended the thing. And then me just watching Flash and stuff wanted me to get back into it, so I jumped back into it. I don't know what the hell that is, but I jumped back into it. Will Julian Albert return? Actually, someone else asked a really good question. I sort of want to find it. What was it? I started to read it. Have I considered doing top 10s and top 5s on my channel? Well, I did it top 10 like about a week ago. It was like top 10 moments of The Flash season 4 so far. And in the off season, I think I was doing top 10s as well. Like top 10 moments or top 10 villains or something like that, or top 5. I was doing top 5s and top 10s. I didn't do a lot of them. I just did a couple of them just to fill in video slots. I enjoy doing them. I probably won't do another one for a while. I might do one at the end of the season, of The Flash season 4, maybe Arrow season 6, like top 10 or top 5 moments. But yeah, I'll have to wait and see. I might do that. I don't think Supergirl is being cancelled. I heard all the shows have been greenlit for another season. They haven't. But I don't think any of them are going to be cancelled. Even Arrow, with its low ratings, I don't think it's going to get cancelled. So there shouldn't be any like fear there. Oh, I'm just going to like focus my camera a bit because it looks like there's like a light shining down on me. I'm just trying to focus the camera a bit. Okay, it's not going to work. Okay, whatever. Do I watch anime? Not really. I used to watch like Dragon Ball Z and like Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was younger. The most recent anime I sort of watched was Death Note. That's the most recent one I can remember watching. I'm just not the biggest fan of it. What do I think about the Reverse Flash and how he keeps returning to the show/universe? It's a bit inconsistent, I know, but it's really awesome to just see him there anyway. So even if it doesn't make too much sense, then I'm like, I don't really care too much because we got Reverse Flash. I think how they worked it into the crossover sort of made sense, but didn't make sense at the same time. But yeah, did I watch the Arsenal game? I did, and I had like 3 heart attacks during it. It's such a stressful... Like, I call it a job, watching Arsenal, because it's so stressful. It's just ridiculous. Stop saying dab in the chat, please. Stop saying dab. Angels Raid with the $5 super chat, very much appreciated. How disappointed will you be if the weird girl is not Dawn, and besides Dawn, who could she be? Well, there's only real 2 options. It's either Dawn or Jenny Ognatz. Jenny Ognatz is the daughter of Dawn, and Dawn is the daughter of Barry and Iris. So, which means Jenny is the granddaughter of Barry and Iris. It could be Joe and Cecile's child or daughter if they wanted to, but then why was she freaking out about Barry? So it could be both of them for the whole freaking out about Barry, because in the comics, I did mention this in my video, Barry dies in the comics, might I say. Barry dies before she gets to know him. So she's like really never met him, even though she was born around him. So that could be the reason she's freaking out, or she could just be Jenny Ognatz and freaking out because she's never met her grandfather, or stuff like that. Or she wasn't old enough to remember her grandfather, or never got to see him this young, obviously. That goal by Bellerin was nuts. Yeah, I was like, you can see my bed. So it was like 6 a.m. or something in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. I'm lying down there half asleep saying, okay, I'll watch the Arsenal game, put it up on my computer. It wasn't good that I was lying down. You think it was good? I don't think it was, because I almost fell out of the bed. I was like, oh, I like rolled back. It wasn't good. It was a good goal. It wasn't good for me though, because I almost killed myself, I think. Is Black Lightning going to be... Oh, I missed that question. Is Black Lightning going to be on TV in Australia? I don't know if it's on Fox 8 or not. I don't know. I know it's on Netflix in UK, so it might be on Netflix in Australia. Actually, let me Google it on my phone while we're having a chat. Holy crap, Sam! Thanks for the $20 super chat. Very much appreciated. Just clarification on the lady Shiva idea while I quickly pull up Safari on my phone. Shadow's sister, is named May. She knows her family died, but not how. So if she finds out Green Arrow is responsible, it could be a revenge arc. 4 years to train like Prometheus, plenty of time. That's actually really good if they wanted to do that. If they really wanted to spend that time, or like, go that storyline where we saw her in season 3 and she went off and did that. And it would be interesting if she maybe, as you said, I don't think if you mentioned the Richard Dragon idea, if that was me that mentioned it, if maybe she met Richard Dragon along her travels, that'd be pretty interesting if they went down that route as well. Just let me look at Black Lightning. God, I cannot type on this phone. I bought the Plus because my fingers are fat and I still can't type on this. I keep touching the dot instead of the spacebar. Black Lightning Australia. So let me look this up. Yeah, with the Lady Shiva thing, has the stream gone down? No, the stream's still up. So I think it freezed. It's still good on my end. I think it's still good. Okay. I'm just trying to find out if it's airing on Australian TV. It doesn't say it is, so it might be airing on Netflix. But with the Lady Shiva thing, I think it would be pretty interesting to follow if it was like a revenge arc. I don't know if they'd go 4 years. They might cut it down to maybe 3, 2.5, 3, because I think she was already sort of part trained. Okay, it's all good. Okay, sweet. I was a bit worried about that because it says it's all good on my end, but sometimes YouTube can be a bit dodgy and just say you're going good, and it's actually not too good. I guess it just really depends if Selena Jade wants to come back and be a season regular, and also she can play that sort of villain. I'm not too sure. I haven't really seen her play a villain. Then again, I haven't really seen too much of what she's doing. But then again, in that Arrow episode this season, she was a bit dark, trying to convince Slade that, you know, it was everyone else's fault. So they could go down there. It just really matters if she wants to commit to being a season regular. Because as I said in the last stream, she was in the 9th highest grossing movie of 2017. Sorry, it made like almost $1 billion, which is ridiculous, and I've never heard of the movie. And had the guy that played Crossbones in Civil War in it as well, and like the rest of the cast was Chinese. It was a Chinese movie, cost $30 million to make, and made almost $1 billion. Like Avengers costs like $200 million to make and makes $1 billion, and they say they make like a ridiculous amount of profit. So imagine if you're that movie and that production company and you made that much profit. Ridiculous. So yeah, I guess it matters if she wants to come back or make another $1 billion movie or not. But thanks, Sam, for that. That's probably the best answer I can give. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens this season, because they might give little hints to that throughout the season as well. I saw a couple of questions while I was doing that. The 23 is the Elongated Man Rises episode. Episode 11 or 12, I think, is Elongated Man Rises. I'm pretty sure about that. I saw something else. Do I watch Rick and Morty? I do. I like it. I've been watching it since, like, in the break between season 1 and 2. So I've been watching it for a while. I didn't watch season 1 live. I just heard about it. Someone told me about it. It's like, oh, you should give it a go if you want another show to watch. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll give it a watch. I enjoyed it. Season 2 was better than season 1. I didn't think season 3 was as good as season 2. I didn't think people really overhype the show now, because it's like that show you need to watch. Because it's like, oh, it's really cool to watch Rick and Morty and something like that. But I didn't enjoy season 3 as much as season 2. Like, there were episodes I was like, yeah, it was okay, but it wasn't that good. But everyone was like, oh my god, it was so good. And I'm like, yeah, it was okay. It wasn't that good. Like, I thought season 2 as a whole was much better than season 3. Pray with the $2 storyline. Pray with the $2 super chat, sorry. What comic storyline do you want to see the most? Ooh. Well, if this question was like a month ago or like a month and a half, 2 months ago, I would have said Trial of the Flash, and we're getting that, sort of. I hope we get a decent take on that storyline when the Flash comes back. I'm trying to think. Like, I'm getting the one I want in Arrow at the moment, which is the Richard Dragon one. If you've been watching my channel for a while, even just the past year, before they announced this, you would have known I've been screaming, yelling from the mountains for Richard Dragon to appear on Arrow, and he's finally here. I think they've chosen a decent actor for him. We'll have to wait and see, because he isn't properly, like, showing his stuff at the moment, because they're sort of keeping him under wraps, obviously. I think he's going to kill Kate and James. He's going to do something like that. But yeah, they're sort of keeping him under wraps at the moment, but I'm excited for that. So, yeah, I think I've got my storylines that I wanted on the show, I guess. Like, they could do a storyline with maybe Barry going to the future. Oh, you know what they should do? Reverse Flash origin story. That should be something that they do. Maybe make Reverse Flash the villain again for next season or something. But I really want to see his origin story. And I think a lot of you guys would as well. So, Reverse Flash origin story, that's going to have to be my answer, because that's something I really, really want to see on the show. Sorry, I'll get to your question in a second, Sam. Just make sure there wasn't anything else. Okay, Sam with the $2 super chat. Do you play soccer, and if so, what position? Arsenal, Chelsea. I prefer Arsenal. Chelsea, poo. And I didn't play soccer. I played rugby. That's the sport I played. Hey Pagey, do you watch Power? Is Power the like the 50 Cent show? If so, no, but one of my friends does, and he like loves it. He like freaks out about it. He's like, "Oh, Power's on." I'm like, "Okay, cool," but I don't watch it, but he does. He loves it. Yeah, Matt Lesher was cast on Narcos, which is congratulations to him because that's a really popular show, and he's a series regular, so he's not like a small little part. He's a big part on that show for next season. But yeah, which means he won't be on or rocking up as a Reverse Flash anymore. So if we do see Reverse Flash again, it's going to be Tom Cavanaugh most likely playing him. Or they'll just keep the mask on him and he won't stop, I guess. He'll be vibrating and use the weird voice. So yeah, but we'll get to Little Big Love. Little Big Lover, might I say, X, with the $2 super chat and the question, do you think Killer Frost will go bad ever again? It wouldn't surprise me if she did, but it might be like little spurts, like Killer Frost trying to get control again, or if she gets like really angry, she'll go full on Killer Frost. But I think if she's just like walking around with the white hair and stuff, she won't be evil or bad. She'll be like in that grey area, sort of like maybe like Deathstroke, sort of. So yeah, I don't think she'll go like full on bad, like fully walking around as evil Killer Frost. But there might be moments where there's like a build up of adrenaline where she'll go pretty bad and possibly get close to killing someone. Do you think the Speed Force will figure out that the Team Flash tricked it? That's a big question I've seen a lot of people asking. And I don't know if they're going to come back to that. It's a bit confusing. And it's almost like they are like, oh crap, we set up the Speed Force prison last season. How are we going to explain this? I've got an idea. Let's not. So it's almost like they went with that. Season 3. Hello, don't juice your pickles. Okay. Yeah, it's almost like Season 3 had a lot of issues and it's caused a lot of issues for the show. Time travel. Savitar, like when did this evil Barry become Savitar? What came first, Iris dying or Savitar? Headache. There's a lot of things from Season 3 which I bet you they wish they could take back because it's very confusing. Am I excited for Black Lightning? Of course. I can't wait for it. I'm excited to see how they go ahead with it and how the season progresses because it looks pretty good so far. Do you think we'll go to the future this season on The Flash? Maybe. But I wouldn't say definitely. I wouldn't count on it. But I hope there's like an arc where we go to the future, whether it's like Reverse Flash Origin or something like that. If Reverse Flash returns, he could return as a younger / older version of him, so that means a different actor could be casted for his role. That's true. But if you remember back to Season 2 of The Flash, you know when Reverse Flash comes back and he's like, he learns that he died and stuff, that's meant to be Reverse Flash, like, not too long after he became Reverse Flash. So, you couldn't really recast a role that Matt Letcher played from around the time when he would become Reverse Flash. So it's a bit tricky if they went with that. And I don't know if they really want to recast Eobard Thawne. They'd probably just want Matt Letcher, or Matt Lesher, might I say, playing that version of Eobard Thawne. So I think if they're going to use Reverse Flash again, at any point that Matt Letcher is busy with Narcos, they'll just use Tom Cavanagh's Reverse Flash, or like the Evil Wells Reverse Flash. Do you think Wally will have a part in stopping DeVoe? I think he'll come back to help. I don't know if he'll have a part though, because Wally is seen as like a expendable sort of thing. So if anything, Wally's going to get controlled by DeVoe or something weird like that. This is just a rumor. Supergirl won't be cancelled. Yeah, Supergirl won't get cancelled. Like, its ratings are not too good, but they're decent. So I don't think it's going to get cancelled. How do I watch the CW shows in Australia? So they air on Fox 8, so I record them so they get my views, but I stream them so I can do my videos. That's the easiest way I can describe it. That's exactly what I do, actually. That is the easiest way to put it, because that's exactly what I do. I do weird things like that sometimes, like try and reword things to make it not seem weird, or try to rephrase things to make it more easy to understand, but that's the easiest way for me to put it. Did I like Justice League? Okay, my stream went down there, I think. Okay, I think it's back up. Okay, I think it's back up. It's all good. I saw it on my left. I was like, what the hell's going on there? But it's back up, don't worry. Did I see Justice League? I did see Justice League and I enjoyed it. I saw it 4 times, or I think four, I'm gonna say 4 times. I think I saw it 4 times. It was actually the least amount I've seen one of the DC movies apart from Man of Steel in the cinema. I think I saw Man of Steel twice. I saw Batman v Superman like 6 times. I think I saw Suicide Squad like 6 or 5 times as well. Wonder Woman, I think I saw 5. 5? I think I saw it 5. And Justice League I saw 4 times. Yeah, the stream should be back. It went down for a bit. I saw it on my end. That's the first time I've seen it go down. So hopefully it's back up and all good. I'm not going to tell you my real name. It shouldn't be too hard to figure out what it is if you go to my Twitter and then go by my YouTube name. It shouldn't be too hard to figure it out. So I'll leave it as like a not that big of a mystery or not big of a like teaser or like brain teaser for everyone to figure out. What Arrowverse show is having the best season? Well, I actually did a poll on Twitter before. I think it's Legends, but the poll says Flash is coming first and then Legends is second, then Supergirl and Arrow are sort of tied. Little Big Lover with the $5 super chat. What do you think DeVoe did with the Weeper, or what he wants with him? And when do you think Sue will appear? And who's your fave character of all the shows? I'm just sure what DeVoe's done with the Weeper. I don't think we're going to see that play out until maybe right at the end, but you know, a couple of episodes into the back half probably. Like I wouldn't say before episode 14 we'll see that. I don't really know what he wants with him. Like didn't the Weeper stuff like wasn't like a drug? Like it made people get really like just like stimulated, I guess. And when do you think Sue will appear? I think they said Sue might come before the season is up. Like she'll probably come this season at some time. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens there. We'll probably get some casting news as well. That will get the Sue thing going on. And who's your fave character of all the shows? I love Mick on Legends. I actually do like Ralph on Flash as well. Obviously Cisco, Barry. I have to say Cisco. You got to relate to Cisco, so I'm gonna have to say Cisco is my favorite. But thanks for the super chat and the questions, Little Big Lover X. We'll sort out your streaming thing after this. Where's my phone? It's over here. So give me 2 seconds. I might be able to narrow these search results down. Actually, find out Netflix, Black Lightning Netflix. Come on. Will Lillian Luthor return? I don't know if she will or not. Oh, here we go. Okay, I think it might be coming to Netflix. I'll let you know if anyone was asking. The CW's upcoming series Black Lightning, based on the blah 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 DC stuff, premieres in the USA next month. Oh, okay. Netflix picked up the distribution rights, but they didn't specify what countries. They only like UK is confirmed, I think. So I'm not too sure if it's coming in other countries like Australia or not. If it's not coming out on Netflix in Australia, it must be coming out on Fox 8. It must be. Will Beast Boy be green in Titans? You would think he would be. Well, they might do something weird where he's like looks normal and his hair's green. They might go down that route so it's a bit easier to do. Will Julian come back? I highly doubt it. Tom Felton is not doing anything at the moment. I look on his Instagram and he's like going to conventions and that's it. So I don't know what he's doing. Wolves of the Wild with the $5 super chat. Hey again, shout out for Justin Lee. Could Diggle take on the Jon Stewart storyline? Also, if the Flash tack on another non-speeds villain, then who? I don't think they're ever going to go Diggle being Green Lantern. It's been like theorized to hell. I think they're not going to do that. It's a good theory. Like it's a good theory if they wanted to go down that route. I just think they ever will. Also, if the Flash tack on another non-speeds villain, who would it be? Probably the Rogues, just like a combined Rogues. That's probably the best way to go. That's probably the... Wait, the non-speedster villain or non-metahuman? Non-speedster, yeah. Rogues, I think. Surely they'd have to do the Rogues at some point. Maybe set it up at the end of the season. It's hard to do without Captain Cold, I know. Unless they go down some weird thing where there's like a new Captain Cold or something, which would be a bit weird. But you can't have a Flash without the Rogues at one point being the villains for the season. Or something along those routes. Along that road, might I say. Is Supergirl still the most expensive show in the Arrowverse to produce? Legends and Supergirl are sort of tied. That's why. That was like one of the rumors about like why Supergirl was going to get cancelled, because it's too expensive to make. Well, it was like, if that's going to get cancelled due to its budget, so would Legends, because I think Supergirl's just pipping Legends, because Supergirl does a lot of outdoor scenes with stunts, while if like Flash and Arrow were doing like daytime scenes outside, it's like Arrows is usually like as Oliver as Mayor and nothing. And if it's an action scene, it's like in some like desolate place where there's no public around, so it's not going to cost a lot to hire an area. And if Flash does it, it's like CGI and then Barry standing there in the Flash suit and going like that, or like falling over, or pointing at a villain saying, "You're arrested," or something like that. It's nothing like Supergirl, where they sometimes have to get like cranes and stuff for people to go up in the air, falling debris. Like, that's why Supergirl costs more. And then with Legends, it just costs more because they're set, like that whole Wave Rider thing is a bit of a thing to build. They do a lot of outdoor stunts, and usually they're very big with what they do. Like, they're in different time settings, so they have to get like time appropriate clothing, settings, props and stuff like that. So that's why Legends budget goes up a bit as well. And also, there's a lot of people on that show which would be getting paid around the same type of money, while on Flash and Flash, Arrow and Supergirl, there'd be like 2 or 3 which would be getting like a lot of money, and then the rest would be getting like average money for like a TV show. While Legends, all of them would probably be getting the same money. So yeah, that's why it goes up a bit in regards to budget. Do you think we'll see the original Flash before the Reverse Flash killed his? Probably not. I think we're past that. I think if we're ever going to get to talk to him, would have been season 1 or 2. So I don't think we're going to see that now. What could DeVoe need from Kilgore, Hazard, and Black Siren? Well, Hazard, I think, is actually... I think he said, like, she's the most important one. And I think it's because of her luck sort of thing. So she can... he might be able to tap into that and make things go his way. So she's going to be very important coming the end of the season. I know about Black Bison. Kilgore can go into technology and stuff and control that. So that could be what they do with... but yeah, he said in that, if you go back to episode 3, he says like Becky Sharp's like the most important one, or she's going to come in the most use, or be the most useful. So yeah, go back and watch that and you'll hear him say that. Is this the last... What's with the whole Supergirl thing? Is it because on I think on the thumbnail I've got Supergirl with like a cross on her face from like a stream I did like a month ago. I haven't changed the thumbnail because I haven't been bothered to make a new live stream thumbnail. Supergirl's not ending. Supergirl will get renewed unless something happens, and because of Andrew Kreisberg's thing, they're just like, okay, let's just drop Supergirl. It's lost cause or something. Unless they go down, they think of that. What Super Chat is this little thing down here? I'll actually do this. You click it, you go send a super chat, and then you can drag up and send as much money as you want, and then you can type in a question like, is Cisco vibe? Because he wears goggles, no one knows if he actually is. Oh crap, did I just send... No. Okay, thank God. I thought I sent $5 to myself. That would have been weird. I had to enter, so I thought I was about to send that as a question and then send myself $5. That would have been stupid. I just looked at the stream over here and just saw that happen. Did you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm? If not, I recommend it. I have not. I've watched Arrested Development. I don't think that has anything to do with Curb Your Enthusiasm, actually. But I do watch Seinfeld, which is made by the guy who's in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Seinfeld's the best. I was going to say the greatest. Well, it is, I guess, but I like to say the best. Do you want to see a Reverse Flash origin story? Yeah, we'll talk about that before. I do want to see it. Just see how they take on it. Because it'd be a bit different. Because in the comics, obviously, he gets like plastic surgery to look like Barry. Weird, and they won't do that in the show, obviously. But they could chuck in a remark like, "Oh, maybe I should get Reverse Flash. I like the look of Barry. I might get Reverse Flash." Have I watched The Office? I've watched The Office like from beginning to end like 10 times, if not more. One of the best shows ever. If you've not watched The Office, watch it. Season 1, you might think it's a bit weird, but once you get to season 2 and keep watching, it's the best. The last 2 seasons are a bit won't tell you why. But the last season's pretty decent, but the season 8, I want to say, or season 7. Season 7 or 8, whichever one it is is a bit, not that good. Am I enjoying The Runaways? Well, I haven't watched it in like a month. I watched the first 4 or 5 episodes on the plane over to America, and then I haven't watched it since. I want to get back into it, but I wanted the season to end so I could just binge watch the whole thing. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's very different. It doesn't really feel like a comic book show at all, except for like, I won't say anything unless in case no one's watched it. But yeah, it doesn't feel like a comic book show, and then just feels like one like really quickly. Have I seen Get Out? Yeah, I saw it in movies, and it's very good. It should win some awards this season, this award season, if you want to call that. Have I watched Breaking Bad? Unpopular opinion, I don't think it's that good of a show. I've watched it. I've watched the whole, not the whole thing. But I'm not the biggest fan of it compared to other people. I think there's better shows in it. What computer? I have an iMac Retina 5K 27. That's 27 inch or something like that. That's the best way to me to word it. Ooh. Have I watched Prison Break? Not the most recent thing of it. Just got back from work in the pharmacy and Pagey is live. Nice, bro. Hope you enjoyed work in the pharmacy. Actually went to the pharmacy 2 days ago because I'm sick and I had to get some stuff. Where is it? It's over there somewhere. Do I play video games? Yeah, I've got an Xbox One. I'm going to download Fortnite tonight while I'm sleeping, and then I'll play some Fortnite. Because it looks like PUBG almost. It's like PUBG mixed with like building, like Minecraft. Yeah, it looks fun. It looks so much better than PUBG. PUBG on Xbox sucks. It's so bad. I really want to get Fortnite now. And it's free as well. It's free. How good is that? I didn't have to pay $30 for it like goddamn PUBG. Have I had a job before? Yeah, but I'm doing YouTube is my job now. And thanks to everyone that watches and stuff. And that's why the SuperChat does help, especially during this time of the year when the CPM's down. Like the CPM is like the rate you get paid for a certain amount of views and like watch time and stuff. Fortnite, yeah, I've heard Fortnite. I've played Rocket League. I have it. I don't know if I have it downloaded, but it's like on my account. Like I've bought Rocket League, so I don't know if it's necessarily straight on my Xbox, but I could download it. I've already bought it. Because my other Xbox broke. Like, I don't know what happened. It was like the old one, like the big chunky one. So I had to get the new thing. Where do you get your content from? My brain, for the most part. But obviously when a trailer drops, the trailers. When is the Titan show starting, and is it in the Arrowverse? I don't think it's in the Arrowverse, and I think they should probably be finished filming it around March or April. Probably that first season. I don't know when it's going to come out though. We probably get a trailer though pretty soon for it, or at least more first looks, like a first look at Beast Boy, Raven, all of them. What was my job before YouTube? I did like warehouse management. Yeah. Have I watched Thor, like Ragnarok? Yeah, I've watched Ragnarok. How long did it take you for YouTube to pay you enough to consider a job? Yeah. Just trying to remember, like I'm trying to like dip into my memory bank. Probably when I was around like 50 or 60,000, like that was like the borderline. Where like, yeah. Titans is set to be released in the 4th quarter with Young Justice. Oh yeah, so it'll probably come around like the same time with the new seasons of the Arrowverse shows. Probably this. There, it's okay. Like if I go, like it makes my face look like I'm getting sucked up to heaven or something like that. It's really annoying. I'm actually just gonna leave. I'm not gonna tinker with it. Knowing me, I'll do something, and I'll break something or something stupid like that. Did I flip everyone off? I didn't mean to do that if I did, sorry. Didn't mean to flip the bird to everyone, sorry. Have I seen Punisher? I have. I think I mentioned this like 2 streams ago. I think it went for like 3 episodes too long, probably. It was very good though, like especially those last couple of episodes, but like there was like probably 3. It should have only been like 10 episodes. I think it was 13. Will Cobalt Blue be coming song? I think being soon. I hope so. It'd be pretty cool to see Cobalt Blue. I just don't know how they're gonna do it. Would they do it as it like Eddie Thorne? Is that who they're gonna choose for Cobalt Blue? I don't know. But that could be someone that they do as a villain next, because he's technically not a speedster, but he is a speedster at the same time. If you don't know what Cobalt Blue is, he has like a sword. The sword can like absorb speed, and then he can use that speed. So, but like him himself isn't a speedster. Thanks, Whammer Guy 255 for that. For I think he's subscribing. Thank you. See, I didn't know this. Like a lot of people can like find this stream just from looking at live streams, and I've had a couple of people watch the live streams and then subscribe, which is, I guess, cool. But I never really knew people would do that. Could actually like find the streams and stuff. Will Ragman effin'? Bit explicit, Joseph. Return. I don't know. I think the guy's on like another show as like a popping up frequently on the show, so I don't know if he has time to come on Arrow. I wouldn't mind seeing him back. It's pretty overpowered for Arrow, but if he comes back and they do like a Haven Rock storyline, then I wouldn't mind seeing that. Pagey, is all the Flash family going to be in the Flash? Hopefully at some point, at least like the main players. Like hopefully we do see Bart Allen at one point. Hopefully, I think we might. I think not this season, I'm not expecting Bart Allen to come run through and go, what's up? But hopefully, like next season sometime, we see not Reverse Flash, sorry, Bart Allen. Do you think that Batman or even Gotham exist in the Arrowverse? I don't know. Like they confirmed that Bruce Wayne thing was an Easter egg rather than like confirmation that he's in the universe. And then I'm like, why say it? Like, it didn't need to be said. I said that as soon as they showed that, had that thing in that episode. I was like, well, if you're going to say it, don't say it unless you're actually going to go ahead and, like, bring Bruce Wayne on the show. Like, you're just angering people by saying it in an episode. It didn't need to be said. Like, you know, I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks that. I know people like the fact that they did reference it. But for me, I was like, okay, cool, you mentioned it. Are you going to do anything with it? Or are you just going to say Bruce Wayne so people will, like, go, ooh, Bruce Wayne, I'm going to start watching Arrow because there's a potential that he could be coming on. But then they said, oh, no, it's just an Easter egg. I'm like, well, why say it then? It's a bit stupid. It's like saying Hal Jordan is like on the news saying, oh, Hal Jordan's gone missing on the news. Like, oh, he's gone to be a Green Lantern and then not doing anything with it. It's a bit silly to me. Oh, no, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. If you could bring back any Arrowverse character that has died, who would it be? Probably Laurel, because her death was really stupid. It just didn't make sense. Like, if she died in a more heroic thing, then fair enough. But she died in, like, a really idiotic way. Like, it was terribly written. Just illogical, considering what had happened to Felicity earlier that season. Did you realize that Linda Park was the original reporter who... Yeah, on Arrow, if you watch Arrow episode 9? Or 8? 9. 9 of season 2... When Barry goes back to his thing, they have Linda Park and some random actress. It's not Linda Park that we saw in Flash in season 1 and 2. It's some random other actress. And it's like Linda Park reporting. So obviously, that's an example of like them setting certain things up in the show, and they're not playing through with them. So a bit weird. We'll probably stream for another 5-10 minutes, guys. It's almost been an hour. This has flown past this hour. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. You can't super chat. Yeah, some countries can't super chat at the moment. I don't know what it is. It's like, yeah, YouTube's got some weird thing where, I don't know, I think it might have to do with like the internet people in the, I don't know, something weird like that. But certain countries can't super chat. But yeah, if you have the ability to super chat, you should have this little emblem down here and you're clicking go send a super chat. And how do I exit this? Up here. Stupid. Does it say weird when I say stupid? I could say stupid. Will we see Earth 19 Flash in this season? Maybe episode 13 and 14 where it's like that little 2-part episode thing. They might go to Earth 19. We could see Accelerated Man back. And for that, they should be filming those episodes soon. Lol, meh, the reason I'm not answering your questions is because you're spamming my name. I've made it clear in previous streams, if you spam my name, like Pagey, where you fill the whole screen up with my name and it goes orange, I ignore the question. So, yeah, if you ask the question without the spamming, then I might have answered the question. Or asked the question, I might have answered it. Would you bring Back HR Wells. Well, we have Harry, and I think Harry's better than HR. I did like HR a lot. I think I liked him more than other people, but I just prefer Harry. So I'd rather have Harry over HR. Do you watch Jessica Jones? Yeah, I'm excited for season 2 whenever that comes out. Are you excited about Roy coming back? I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with him and how they... Because I think this will be the end of the Roy thing, so they're going to end his storyline off, and it wouldn't surprise me if they took Thea along with him, so they end both Roy's storyline for the show, like the whole thing, and Thea's as well, and they go off together and live elsewhere as together. And which I think is what they should have done. They should have done that back in season 4. Thea should have left with Roy in season 4, and then they would have ended Thea off in a good storyline rather than dragging her out in season 5 and this season as well, because really... they're just there for the sake of it. Yeah, my mods, I don't know where they are. If you join my Discord, I might sort some YouTube mods out in there. I'm not going to sort it out here because it'd just be ridiculous. It'll just be a bit of a mess. But if you're on my Discord, I might sort out some YouTube mods and assign 2 or 3, because usually when I stream, there is a couple of mods there, but it's usually like I'm at a much different time than this. So obviously the mods aren't here for now. Oh yeah, Little Big Love, as I said on Twitter, we'll sort it out after here. So if I forget, hopefully I don't. But if I do, just spam me on Twitter. Send me like 20 tweets and I'll make sure to get back to you. Do I watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I watched seasons 1 to... It's 1, 2, and 3. And then was season 4 the one with Ghost Rider? It was, wasn't it? It was. Season 4 with Ghost Rider, I was like... It was good with Ghost Rider, and then he left, and I was like, oh, this isn't that good anymore. So I stopped watching it. But apparently it's good again, so I might go back to watching it. There was a question up here that I sort of saw that I was interested in answering. I can't see it now. I don't know, someone asked about Danny Trejo and possibly Jesse Quick as well coming back. Jesse Quick, probably not. Danny Trejo, though, maybe. Especially if they go to Earth 19. But we'll have to wait and see, obviously. Do you agree that Titans should be on Earth 49 and Batman be on that Earth? Well, wherever Titans is, there's going to be a Batman. Like, they have to do that for Robin going to Nightwing to make sense. So, Titans is going to have Batman in there, by name at least. I don't know if we're going to see him there. We might do something weird where we see like a silhouette of him, or like a darkened Batman where we don't see his face or anything like that. We just see like the outline of him, maybe his eyes, and then we hear him talking in the background. But they won't have to like assign an actor, like a proper actor, if that makes sense, to be Batman. Then we have Sam. Do you have the mega crossover date yet? Let me bring up my calendar on my computer, and I can tell you in about 2 seconds. It should be on the 13th. So in like a week and 2 days. That's when the crossover stream should be. So the 13th or the 14th. So just keep your eyes out for that. I'll confirm it in a video in the next week or so. Or hopefully in the next week, because it's in a week and 2 days. It'll be, yeah, on that weekend before the shows come back on the like 15th and 16th. So on the 13th of January, that should be the mega crossover date. Or the mega crossover stream, which with me, DJ Eric, Boba Talks, and the DC TV show will stream on my channel on that date. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. If I use keywords to help you remember stuff to mention on Lady Shiva, can you explain in the mega crossover? Yeah, basically if you bring it up in the, I'll note it down. Like in the lead up to the things, I'll ask in a video. I'll ask people for questions for us to talk about, like a handful, and then we'll just ramble on for the rest of it. But yeah, I'll be sure to talk about the Lady Shiva thing as one of the questions for sure. I might put it up in my notes now. I have a crossover stream. Lady Shiva discussion. I'll be sure, because I'm pretty sure the other guys would be interested in talking about that. So there we go. Okay, where's my OBS? It's disappeared. There we go. Okay, well, thanks for that, Sam, anyway. And I'll be sure to try and involve, or I'll definitely get the Lady Shiva thing in there. And I'll be sure to let you know in a couple of, or in the next week or something, about the crossover stream and exactly when it's happening. It should be happening on the 13th, but I'll be sure to confirm closer to the day. Make sure you miss out on the Pagey. Do you watch Batman v Superman? Like, when did I watch it? I think I watched it just before Justice League came out, I want to say. I think I did. I think I watched all the movies before Justice League. Or at least I watched Man of Steel, BVS, and Wonder Woman before Justice League came out. Are you an Arrow fan or a Flash fan? I want to say I'm a Flash fan, but deep down I know I'm an Arrow fan because Green Arrow is my favourite character. And obviously Arrow was the first thing. And I always have a soft spot for Arrow. People will bash Arrow like much more heavily. Like, I'm very critical on it because I want it to be the best show, but people will bash on it for no reason. And I'm very defensive of it at the same time. People always say I bash on Arrow. I'm not. I'm just critical of it and want it to be good, while other people will bash on it for just the sake of bashing it because they don't like the show at all. Do you think they'll introduce Batgirl and Titans? They might introduce Barbara Gordon. I don't think they'd introduce Batgirl though. I'm currently rewatching Smallville. Enjoy that. That's a big watch. That's a big rewatch. It's a good show though. It has a couple of dodgy seasons, if that's the correct way to put it, but it's still worth the watch. If you haven't watched Smallville though, if you have the time, watch it. I think it's on Hulu in America. If you have Hulu, you can watch the whole show. The whole series is on Hulu, I'm pretty sure. What do you think of the Titan suits? I think they look pretty decent so far. I'm excited to see the Nightwing suit though. Unless he's always Robin. They could do something weird where they said he's going to be Nightwing, but he's actually Robin. I don't know. I've got to go. Love your vids. Thank you, Tarsi K. Thanks for tuning in. Watching new X-Files. I think I watched all of season 10. I think it was the one that came out, like, was it last year or the year before? The one that had like Robbie Amell, who played Firestorm in it. He was in it for a bit. He was like the new agent. I might watch it. I don't mind X-Files. It just matters if I have the time to watch it. Who do you think will be replacing Firestorm? We'll actually have a video on that coming out tomorrow. So I'm going over some new information that came out about Legends, and we're also going to be talking about the new character joining there. We go over a couple of options on why they would fit and why they wouldn't fit and stuff like that. So be tuning in tomorrow, and that's where my answer will be for that. I won't spoil it in this stream. Why would you not bring HR back? Well, you are very... Well, because Harry's better. You can't really have... I think it's a bit pointless to have two versions of Wells there, and you'd rather have the better one there. I did like HR, don't get me wrong. Some people hated him. I thought it was really fun. But Harry's better, so... I hit that bell button. That's important. If you haven't hit that bell button, please do it, because apparently YouTube's been weird at the moment. I can't really tell. Like, it's really weird. I don't know if people just don't want to watch a certain video I uploaded, or if they're not getting the video. So if you see the bell near the subscribe button down there, if you click it, it's much better because you get like notifications on your phone. Probably similar to how you might have got a notification for this stream on your phone as well. Who won the giveaway? I'm announcing the giveaway in like a week's time. Some people were commenting down on my video today. I announced the giveaway yesterday. Like the giveaways go for more than a day. So yeah, next week sometime. The bell button is like an extra notification. So you subscribe and then you can click the bell, and it means that you get the notifications actually sent to your phone. So like a phone, or you get like an email even possibly saying that Pagey uploaded a video, or something will pop up on your phone saying Pagey, oh yeah, like something like that, like a little notification like that saying Pagey uploaded a video. When are you getting mods? I'm going to assign YouTube mods after this stream. I'm not going to do it in the middle of the stream because it's just too much of a hassle. So I'll assign like 2 or 3 more. If you want to possibly be a mod, I'm going to do it on my Discord. I'm going to discuss people being mods on my Discord server. So the Discord server link is in the description below of this stream. So if you click there, you can join the Discord server and we'll choose a couple of mods. Why is your channel named Pagey? Because that's my persona. Actually, we're going to end the stream in like 2 minutes, guys. So if you want to get any last questions or super chats in, then we'll wrap it up in 2 minutes time. So I've got a little like timer here. So it's 1 minute, it's 1 hour, 4 minutes and almost 30 seconds now. So we'll end the stream at 1 minute, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Can you do a video about Titans when they release more stuff on it? Like they've always released stuff when I've been busy. Like I was going overseas and they released like 2 different things about Titans. And I was like, well, that's a bit annoying. So whenever they release something new next, I'll probably do a video on Titans and I'll recap everything probably and discuss my thoughts on it and what we know so far in the next type of videos. Do I have any cryptocurrencies? No, because I think it's risky to get into if you don't know what you're doing, and I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm not going to even touch it. Because I'll do something and I'll lose money straight away, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Wolves of the Wild with the $2 super chat. Mr. Piano asks, what do you think of Felicity? I don't mind Felicity as a character. I don't like Olicity though. A lot of people think, oh, you hate Felicity. No, I don't like Olicity, which is Oliver and Felicity's relationship. That's what I don't like. That's what I think is a big detriment to Arrow. It weighs down Arrow a lot of the time because I'll have episodes where it's like, oh, it's really Felicity or Olicity focused. And then they'll have episodes where it's not focused and then people complain and they have to feel like they do an Olicity-centric episode, which is really boring and no one really wants to watch it apart from Olicity fans, which is like a minuscule percentage of the Arrow audience. So, yeah. I don't mind Felicity, I just don't like Olicity. I think Felicity was good last season. This season, not that good. Season 4 and 3, terrible. Season 1 and 2, good. So 1, 2, and 5, she was good. 3, 4, and what we've seen of her so far in this season, bad. So she's going at like a 50-50 rate at the moment. So hopefully she picks up in the back half of this season. So yeah, we're going to end the stream now, guys. As I said, come to the Discord if you're interested to be a mod possibly, or if you just want to join the Discord server because I'm over there. I'll be over there for about an hour after this stream. So yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next stream, which should be not tomorrow, but maybe the next day as well. And yeah, I'll catch you then. Goodbye.